Yo guys, what's going on? It's Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we are doing the bonus item of the week on the Tarkov Flea Market. Now guys, I do want to give you all of your disclaimers right away at the beginning of the video. This method is not 100% guaranteed to make you money. That's why it's not an actual part of the items of the week series, because all those methods you're pretty much guaranteed to make cash. This one, it's a lot riskier, but it can be very rewarding. So that is why it is a bonus episode and not a part of the official series. But a ton of you guys wanted to see this bonus episode, so I thought I'd just give you exactly what you want. Here it is. Obviously, it's going to be pushing back the main item of the week by a day, but at least you got something extra to do and another way to possibly make some cash. So, guys, this one is pretty interesting, and one of my viewers actually left it in a comment on I think it was like episode 5 or something, and you know, I tried it out. I experimented with it for a couple hours a couple days ago. You can make some money, but honestly, it's so risky, and when you do make money, it feels good, but at the same time, there's a lot better methods you could be using. But if you want to do this one for fun, go ahead. So what we're going to be doing is sniping magazines, but we're not going to be sniping any magazines. We're going to be sniping magazines with ammo in them, and that is the big key here. And I found a couple methods, and I want to show you guys a couple tips here as well that really work well for this sniping technique. So I want to show you guys something before we really get into it that could happen to you when you are doing this. So for example, I'm going to take this magazine here, unload all of its ammo. We got BP in there, and I'm going to take 2 rounds out of it. And the reason I'm going to do this is because people scam on the market with the magazines. There are people who do this already. It's already known. So what people do, if you see this magazine here, it is completely empty. Some people will put 2 rounds in the magazine, and someone on the market sniping for ammo will see this, and they will buy it all like instantly for a higher price, and they will get scammed. So guys, you need to watch out for little things like that. It's happened to me so many times trying to do this method. That's why I hadn't originally made it a video, because there's so many different little nuances that could happen during doing this. But what you're going to do is look for the quantities of 1, and that is super important, because these guys who have 30 quantities, there's not going to be any ammo in this magazine. No chance. So one of the things I do is, if you can refresh and find one towards the top that is like just been listed, that one usually has a good chance to have ammo in it. Now, you don't want to do this with just any magazine. The ones that I do are the MP7 magazines, the AS-Val and VSS magazines, along with the 60 rounders for the M4 and the AK. These 60 rounders right here you see on screen are especially good for this method because they have the Eagle Neck from Killa in them, and that is one round that sells for like 1,000 a round, and it's just an insane one to try and get some snipes on. We have one here that we're going to take, this 23-4, if it's not already gone. It looks like we got it. So hopefully there's not just 2 rounds in there. We have 60 rounds in here, so perfect example to start the video off. I really like that we're getting kind of lucky here. It's not Eagle Neck because there's no blue tips on it, so I don't know what kind of ammo it's going to be. Hopefully BS ammo. It is BS ammo, so perfect example. First mag of the day. Amazing start. So BS ammo, I believe, sells for about 800 a round, and that's going to show you guys the true potential of this method. So we paid about 24,000, I believe, for that magazine. We're going to check out what BS ammo sells for. 545 BS. That's going to be selling for 950 rubles a round. Let me take my calculator out. We had 60 rounds of BS ammo calculated at, let's say, 949 per round. Comes out to 56,940. So within 5 minutes, I just made 50 grand just by doing that. And obviously, you can relist the magazine. So we're going to list these rounds up right now. And, you know, not 500, my God. You know, I got lucky. And it's that simple. It's super risky. Obviously, I got lucky on that first hit. But at the end of the day, this is a really risky method. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities that you're going to lose money. But when you gain money, it feels great. Like, making that 50K is like the easiest 50K you could ever make. You know what I mean? It seems really simple, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that do that. So here's the cash that we just got. There you go. 50K right there. So we're going to head in and try and snipe some more magazines. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging on one good hit. I want to show you something else. You can just type in mag, and a ton of magazines will come up. But for now, we're going to try some MP7 mags and try and get some SP or SX AP or something. I cannot remember the exact round, but there is some really expensive ammunition here in the MP7 magazines you can come across. The 40 rounders are the best. Sometimes I can snipe the 30 rounders. The 20 rounders almost never have ammo in them. That's just personally from what I found. But Guys, do not be afraid to go show more. Like, do not be afraid to scroll down the list and spend a couple extra thousand on a mag just to risk it for the biscuit, you know? That's when it starts getting really risky, when you come down into magazines that are super overpriced. But at the end of the day, okay, we don't want that one, that's for sure. At the end of the day, you can definitely still make some cash on some of these magazines. So let me check the 40 rounders real quick. Nothing doing here. Guys, you don't have to spend a ton of time doing this in one section. You don't have to sit here and constantly refresh. The odds that a new one's going to come through with ammunition are pretty low. So, you know, you can just kind of go over it. You can do this after every raid. You know, you just want to look really quick. But at the end of the day, you don't have to sit here and snipe it like any average, you know, item that we snipe here for items of the week. So we'll run through these one more time just to give them a quick peek. Go down to show more. Now, sometimes you can see the ammo kind of peeking out above the magazine, but I kind of think it's too hard doing that, really getting a keen eye for it. That's just me personally. But sometimes you can see ammunition kind of sticking out the top a little bit. Scroll down the list, show some love to the people listing too high. Now, I will say I have found, you know, magazines filled towards the bottom here. Even at one point yesterday or 2 days ago, I paid $44,000 for a magazine that had 60 BS ammo in it. Obviously, I only made, you know, 10, 20K on that, but at the same time, you're still making money, but you're risking it a lot more when you're going for them higher rounds. The M4 magazines are definitely a lot riskier in my opinion because there's some really, really trash ammunition that people put in these magazines. Like, it's genuinely surprising that people use such bad ammunition in their M4s and 8Rs and all that stuff. But, hopefully I can get at least one more magazine for you guys. I mean, I don't want to just leave you on one getting lucky. Kind of want to show you guys me getting a bad one as well, just so you know what to look out for. See if I can find a P-Mag here that has any ammo in it. P-Mag's a little bit more expensive. Doesn't look like it. Hopefully the market didn't just go down either. Might have. Or my internet took a poop. See what happens. I'll have to catch up with you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we are back in the flea market. I don't know why we just went down there. That was kind of weird. But we are back online, and that is all that matters. So one mag that I also snipe a lot besides the 60 rounders is the 30 round magazine for the M4s or HKs. So there's a lot of them here that you can snipe that, you know, are sitting right around that perfect criteria. Newly listed, sitting at super cheap. You can head down the list a little bit more. Like I said, if you're sniping for ammo, you can afford to overpay a little bit. It really does not matter. There's my cat. This one has ammo in it. $2,000. We'll take that one. Let's see if there's any more floating down here. But $2,000 for almost, you know, a magazine. If it has 30 rounds in it, regardless, you're going to be making money on that one. See if we can find any more a little bit deeper on the list here. Sometimes you get lucky. Looks like this one has ammo in it. Yeah, this one has rounds. That's 6,000 though, or that's the wrong one. This one? I missed it. I lost it. This one? All right. Just double check. 599. So we'll overpay for this one. See if there's any more in here. This one kind of looks like ammo too. Yeah, more ammo here. Alright, so this one you can see the ammo a lot better. We're going to be risking it for the biscuit on some of these, man. 8K for that one. This will be perfect opportunity. There we go, more. This will be perfect opportunity for me to show you guys the risk involved here. You can actually see the ammo pretty easily on these ones. I might have bought the wrong mag right there, not going to lie. But that's okay if we did. Why don't we scroll down the list a little bit more? Ammo in this one. Alright, 12K. That's the highest I'm going to go. This shows you the risk part to this method. This is perfect. I'm super happy that we got a ton of them right there. Let's see our mags, man. 35, 30, 29, 30, 30, 30. That is and another 30. That is a really good pull for your magazine. So we're going to load all of these. Obviously, the goal is M995. If we can get one of these mags to have M995 in it, we're pretty much, you know, good to go. But I'm expecting a lot of M855. That's pretty much the most common round. It's what I use in all of mine. So M995 right there. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's see if we can get one more. If we can pull one more, that'd be super sick. All right, so we got one 30-round magazine filled with M995. That is a super good pull because that is going to be really, really expensive. Now we got all these mags. The most we paid was $12K, and then we bought like 5 of these at $8K. So let me just do some rough math on the calculator. I like to keep it handy just for when I'm doing stupid stuff. So we got, let's see, we'll just say I paid, we got one for $2K. We got one for like 3 or 4 or 5, and the rest were like $8K and one was $12K. So we'll say we got, what, 8 mags here. We'll average it out to $7,500 a mag. So 8 times $7,500, that comes out to $60K. So we make $60K back here in the magazines and ammo, then we're in the profit. Or, you know, just for a rough estimate. I think if they took it all out of the rubles that we had here, we had about 70,000 some. So it might have actually been around that $60K range. So let's see what we can do here. We have 184 rounds of M855. I think those sell for 100 some a round or 300 some a round. We'll check here. M855. Yeah, only about 100 a round. So, you know, not a crazy round, but it's, you know, gets the job done. So we're gonna be trying to shoot for over 80K in our rubles section. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. So we're just gonna list these at 99. And then the M995, which kind of saved us a little bit, is going to be at 1,280 a round. So we'll list that at 1,279 per round. You're getting 30 of those. And then we're going to relist the magazines and see if we made any profit on that. So the lowest magazine selling for about 1,500. So that's what we'll list them at. Hopefully they all go quick, and hopefully we can make some profit. So we just have to wait for our 8 magazines to go here. All right, all the magazines sold. Let's get our cash. Let's see how we did. What I'm gonna do is keep this right in here. Obviously, it took all the fees and everything out of these rubles here, so we're shooting for about 60K. What we need. I don't know how much is gonna be here. Just gonna receive it all. And I'd say we made profit on that. I would say the M995 probably saved us. I could be wrong, though. You guys are going to have to run it back. Obviously, it takes 2 clicks. Just 1 click back. See how much I had. 1 click forward. There's how much we got now. I have no idea if we made cash on that, but I'm saying that's the risk involved. We got 1 lucky magazine with M995 in it. With the M995, there's really no way to tell. From what I know, I haven't really looked at the ammunition like super in depth. Like Eagle Neck is super easy to tell as a blue tip and you're good to go. But with the M995, you're really risking it for the biscuit and all those M4 mags. But if you guys do happen to come across one of the 100-round magazines for the M4 series, sometimes these are stacked with like M995. This one you can check like once a day. These mags don't come up here too often, so if you want to give them a quick check, you can. But guys, that is really it for this episode here today. I don't have much more to show you. I showed you the ins and outs. I showed you what to look for. Now that this video goes live, once again, be careful for scammers. Obviously, anything can happen. You could get super lucky, find a 100-rounder with M995 in it, and make over 100K in a couple clicks. Or you could potentially lose a lot of money here. So be very careful with this method, but if you can snipe some at the very low end on the magazine side and resell the magazine for what you bought it for and have all that ammo as profit, that's your main goal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this bonus episode. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. We'll have the next items of the week on Thursday, so don't miss it, man. It's going to be a good one. They're always good ones. I try to bring you guys the very best tips to make cash in this game, and a lot of you guys really like that. So leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the sponsors and equipment in the description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.